Seth Gold knocks out Ashley on Hardcore Pawn.
Let's see it. I can make money on it. How much you want for it?
30.
If it lands on red, I give you 30. If it lands on black, 5.
1960 old school plastic roulette table.
The following customer entered the pawn shop looking to get money for a plastic roulette wheel, but Seth wasn't having it.
Anything red.
Congratulations. I made a bet with you. Is there a problem?
What are we doing?
You make bets on a lot of things, and I did
Not
too.
on pieces of like that. Okay, I'm done here.
Wow. That was really rude.
Seth didn't think this wheel was worth anything, and he didn't hesitate to call out Ashley in front of the customer.
Don't you think you can find that in the trash?
Excuse me?
Why don't you put it in the back and stay back there? I have every right to question my sister's judgment on it.
Stop saying you are when you weren't, Dad. You were in the office. Did you not just hear that?
Come on.
Dad, he also did two other transactions.
Wiz, we can be able to sell that?
Distracting me in front of the employees is bull. You know how disrespected the customer felt?
I don't have to talk to you.
Then don't!
Seth started to disrespect Ashley, which didn't fly with her. Seth was convinced that Ashley was just buying junk, and Ashley was beyond frustrated, even attempting to get less involved.
Don't point at me!
Right, just don't point.
So you gonna leave again?
I should never be treated like this from my own brother, and I'm not gonna put myself in the situation for. I mean, every thing I said.
Bye.
Seth and Ashley got into an extremely heated argument that ultimately resulted in Ashley leaving the pawn shop.
Don't.
How could she leave?
Nah, this is wild.
Seth and Ashley got into this huge argument. Didn't I tell you, don't yell at your sister on the floor? Let me tell you what looked worse. You yelling at her.
This. Guess what? She bailed on us again.
Les was just disappointed that his kids would act like this, and he was upset that Seth yelled at her in front of everyone.
I just needed a little bit of time to chill out.
Morning, Ash.
Hi.
Morning, Ash.
You.
Okay, Ashley and Seth.
Eventually, Ashley returned to the pawn shop where things got even more wild.
Come on with me.
You're gonna tell me not to do it in front of employees?
Shut up.
Trying to run a
You don't
business
know
here.
when
You don't know how to run a
enough is
business.
enough.
Enough is enough. I don't want to hear it anymore. Stop being a prick to your sister. She knows her stuff, but Ashley, stop buying that crazy
Literally, in the matter of seconds, the two started to beef with each other, and that's when Les confronted the two on their behavior.
We have to have our employees follow our lead.
You acted like an ass to me. You even know you're wrong.
That you buy stupid
I feel like I've lost control of my kids. This is headed for disaster.
Les was spitting facts here, but Ashley just kept on dragging out the drama, which was just annoying.
I'm Seth.
Autographed Tigers Hall of Fame photos. Hank Greenberg, Charlie Gehringer, and Billy Rogel.
Very unique items, very cool items. You have the COAs with everything?
Yes, I was thinking about 1,400.
How about 600?
Kind of lowballed me.
Well, 14's a little bit high.
The following customer entered the pawn shop looking to get money for some autographed photos he had. Seth was definitely interested in the item, but Ashley didn't think it was worth much.
I'm at 600, and so now we're
Less than
negotiating.
half.
These are gonna sit a while.
About 700, that is half.
I thought we weren't supposed to be buying things that we know that we can't sell.
Unfortunately, the economy's bad. People just don't have the money for this.
Basically, almost just to spite me.
850.
Seth was trying to make a deal for this item, but Ashley really wasn't happy about this. She felt annoyed.
880, fine.
All right.
Deal. Whatever, Ash.
I am fuming.
The two were eventually able to come to a deal, which just pissed off Ashley even more. The drama.
Rich. Hi, look out there. What do you see? Why are the shelves empty? Okay, because it's been out there for a couple hours like that. We got to get the guys in the back to always keep them stocked.
TVs aren't even Ashley's department.
He's such an ass.
But this time, I met my breaking point.
Ashley decided to call out Rich for not restocking the televisions. Ashley had such a bad attitude throughout this interaction.
Yes.
I just talked to Rich. I think that Rich needs to make sure that the sales floor is really equipped. We do have TVs, Seth. They're back there.
They're
Do we
all
not have?
gone. We are fully out.
Ashley and Seth started to beef after the shop's TVs were not restocked.
Well, then maybe Rich didn't know that.
Maybe you didn't know.
You know what, Seth? You don't want to handle the situation with me. Have your empty shelves, Seth. I was trying to help a store. I can't run every single department. Bringing it to your attention.
Thank you.
period.
Noted. Because I know eventually I'm gonna have to put out all the fires she's creating.
Every single thing I say, he ignores me.
The two just went at each other over the most petty things. Things were seriously heating up between them.
My sister goes around directing all the managers. So either my dad's gonna handle it or I will.
You're coming and yelling at me? Hey, first slow down.
She doesn't know anything that's going on here. She tells Rich to go fill them up. Rich said, okay, I'll do that. She's either half in or half out. She's never fully in.
I will deal with it.
Seth was frustrated that Ashley kept on abusing her power, and that's when he went to Les to tell him everything Ashley has done.
So then deal with it.
I will handle it. I don't want to hear about it anymore.
All she is daddy's little girl.
I don't want to hear.
She's probably gonna cry and whine. My dad's gonna probably let it go.
I will do the talking.
Les really wasn't having it, and he thought this situation was extremely immature.
Ashley, come on. Close the door. What the hell is going on? You may have known a lot about jewelry, but Ashley, you need to realize that everything doesn't have to involve you.
I used to manage this place. I manage it now. Time.
We're not putting you
Can
down.
you let me talk? I don't understand why every time I do something, I sell something.
Les wasn't going to allow his children to act so unprofessional, so that's when he called Ashley to his office to set things straight. Les ultimately sided with Seth and wanted Ashley to chill.
What the do you ever point out the good stuff I do here? I don't understand. We're family. You treat me like I'm a piece of every day in front of employees, every day in front of customers. What are you trying to say, Dad?
Either join us or don't.
That I quit.
Ashley attempted to pull the victim card even though she was the one abusing her power at the pawn shop. Ashley then quit.
Ashley, one last time. If you walk out that door, don't ever come back.
I cannot deal with it. I'm out. I don't care what he says to bring me back. I'm done.
Worst thing she could ever do.
Ashley wasn't messing around and she really stormed out of the pawn shop. Ashley was being such a baby. The speakers.
Hey. So a customer comes in, starts demanding that they get help. I'm working on it. What's up, man?
Hey, I want to sit on system, bro. Hook me up and get me out of here.
The following customer entered the pawn shop looking to buy some speakers.
Grabbing any signal right now.
Seth is such a disaster.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay.
This is the first day of our divided apartment, yet she's in my area. Do you not see people in your jewelry department? Back off.
Woo.
Seth was having a little bit of trouble hooking up the speakers, and Ashley saw this whole thing play out.
All of a sudden, I hear Seth swearing at his sister.
Do you want this or not?
No, I don't want that.
Perfect.
I made sure that I split them up so they wouldn't be butting into each other's deal. I gave you departments and split up the store.
The two really started to argue with each other in the middle of the pawn shop. Seth went a little too far in this case.
I'm out there listening to you bitch at each other.
It's gonna blow up in your face because
It didn't
she
blow
can't
up.
back
It's not
off.
gonna- Are we done? Are we done with this little kid? You run your department, you run your department, and get the hell away from me. What the hell am I gonna do?
Les wasn't going to let this slide, so that's when he confronted the two for making themselves look unprofessional. The mess.
Seth, why don't you straighten up first?
Are you kidding?
Ashley is definitely taking things too far. Is that she should lay off your brother a little bit.
You can't take a joke.
Now go out there and go to work with your brother.
Okay, Dad. I got this one. Oh, look, this should be fun.
It's an original 1955 Elger.
How much do you want for this?
$400.
Les comes over to Ashley to tell her to stop messing with Seth after she spent the whole day just teasing him. Ashley tries to make it up by handling the next deal where a customer brings a toilet.
They don't make them anymore, and I saw a pink one.
So here's my thinking.
I mean, 2?
This isn't American jewelry and toilet.
How about $50?
Really?
Well, I don't want to put it back in the car.
The customer was looking to get an absurd amount of money for this toilet instead of just turning down the deal entirely.
So do you want it for $10?
Yes.
Sure. Thank you much.
My sister has no idea how this business works. Bobby J, wheel it to the back, please. So you give me all the time about buying stupid stuff. It's a 1950s toilet. You're gonna
Make a profit.
Eventually, they land a deal at $10, and to say Seth was mad would be an understatement. Seth confronted Ashley.
Would you like to double your money?
It's a toilet, Seth.
Go get Dad and meet me outside.
Floor is that way.
Can't be good. Seth! Ashley has pushed Seth. Seth, listen to me. Take it easy.
Seth wasn't going to tolerate Ashley's behavior anymore, so that's when he dragged the toilet outside out of the pawn shop.
He's not crazy. You know what? It's all on you. It wasn't a joke. This was serious. I told you earlier.
Seth storms out of the pawn shop with his car, which was crazy. The anniversary.
It's our 30th anniversary. 50,000 square foot facility. So I would really like to have some great event. Will be something great.
It's 5 days away.
5 days.
Les was extremely excited to celebrate the anniversary of the pawn shop, and he wanted to host a big event.
That's ridiculous.
Hundreds of people. I know that we can do it.
You already know it's the end of the month. We're gonna be busy no matter what.
I expect the two of you to work together. I need an idea from each of you that will bring people to this event.
What you want?
That's fine, Dad.
I do.
Les really didn't give his children much time to prepare for this event, and he wanted the two to work together.
I got the best idea. I want to have an auctioneer come in.
Still waiting for the good idea. I don't like the idea.
Well, I actually didn't come for you for approval.
Ashley then came to Seth's to tell him her idea. She wanted to host an auction.
Ashley, what do you know about auctions?
You know what? It's not a gamble because I am a sure thing.
We have a cash grab.
I want a huge event here.
Yeah?
Period.
And so do
I want
I.
the auction here.
But we're gonna call in Dad.
Seth was low-key being a hater, and he instantly hated the idea. Seth wanted to do another cash grab. The commercial.
Yep, we're gonna set up a little base camp right here. Great to see you as well.
What's going on?
Christoph, good seeing you again.
Good to see you as well. We're moving through everywhere, right?
Right.
Steady cam.
He's gonna bring a youthful approach to it, and he's gonna be within budget.
Stop and sort of acknowledge the camera.
I've given the director the run of the shop.
A camera crew entered the pawn shop looking to shoot a commercial with the pawn shop. Seth and Les were extremely excited about this.
And really get a sense of what we're all about.
Let's go see if we can talk to some people that work here. You spend most of the day just sort of protected by this. How long have you been working here?
Oh, 3 years now.
Great guy, great story.
Things were honestly looking pretty good, and now it was time to cast people for the commercial.
Happy to meet some other people. I'm gonna speak to some customers. What do you think of the store?
Well, actually, it's our first time.
Okay, wow, look at all this stuff. I don't even know what this stuff is. Hi, my name's Christo.
I'm Ash. You're doing what for the commercial?
Directing it.
Have you met my brother yet?
Yep.
The director was getting a feel of the shop by interviewing both customers and employees. That's when Ashley stepped in with her annoying attitude yet again.
Now I'm going to be involved.
If you'd like.
Am I in the commercial?
I'd love for you to be.
Okay.
It turns out that Seth purposely excluded Ashley.
I wanted nothing to do with this commercial in the first place.
Sort of look at the camera, a little smile, and we move past you.
Excellent.
Oh, what? I guess that's a cut.
Yeah, it's cut.
I am definitely going to be the best part of
Now it was time for Ashley to film for the commercial, but things aren't going in her favor as she keeps on messing up.
Welcome. Come on in and bring your family to meet our family. Furs, gems. Selling a chainsaw? I like it.
You know, a lot of footage ends up on the cutting room floor.
You cut me out?
The commercial was finally done, and it was honestly pretty good, but there was one person missing, Ashley, which was just wild.
Look at how good the sewing machines are.
What, are you paying me back?
What do you even care if you're on the
Ryan,
commercial?
what do you care?
Seth really cut Ashley and Karen out of the commercial. The necklace.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. You know, I'm trying to see what I can get for it. I'm looking at least about 2,000.
The problem with it is it's not real.
A guy came into the store wanting to sell his grandmother's necklace.
The color's coming off.
No. See, this is
But
just bling. Look at it. Look at it.
That's copper.
That's not copper.
It is.
Les explained that the necklace was made of copper.
What is this piece called?
What is it called?
A jeweler's loop.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
do know my jewelry.
Well, I need some money, man.
Serious.
No money, no nothing, no trade-in, no pawn.
Nothing.
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 I'm not leaving out of here with no money, man. Give me somebody up.
Apparently, I know nothing.
Nothing.
It became clear the customer didn't know anything about jewelry. Les told him outright that the necklace was worthless. Refusing to accept it, the customer declared he wasn't leaving until he got something. Gold earrings.
I'm good.
I'm trying to fund this here. Just need $200 for these. I'm trying to go out, hit the club.
You see how the color is changing? They were just base metal.
You ain't hearing me. You feeling me, but you ain't hearing me.
I feel you and I hear you.
A woman came into the store trying to sell her rose gold earrings. Les didn't even need a second glance.
If the item was worth the money, I would give her money.
Damn, I can't get $150?
Want me to put them in something?
Yeah.
You want me to wrap these up?
The woman refused to back down and kept insisting that Les give her something.
I need my out that garbage can.
Come on.
You trying to put them in the garbage. Let me get these.
The money's out here.
Nah.
All thing she was gonna do was stand at home and stand in her pajamas.
But I can't get down. What the I can't get down.
When she demanded Les take the earrings out of the trash, he decided enough was enough and led her out of the store. Old artifacts.
Got a few Native American artifacts here for you.
Do you collect this kind of stuff?
I'm Native American myself. I'm Cherokee.
But they are unique. One piece had a little face carved out of it.
A man walked into the store with some Native American artifacts, hoping to see how much they'd sell for.
Resembles you, doesn't it?
It's closer to you.
I agree with you.
No, actually, I'm not interested.
I don't want to fight in front of the customer, but I don't agree with her.
Well, I guess that's it. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Seth made a joke about how one of the artifacts looked like Ashley. She didn't take it well and got offended.
Thanks.
My sister takes things way too personally. Can't close a deal if your ego gets in the way.
Don't slam a door in my face.
After the customer left, Seth confronted Ashley about making him leave. Storage unit.
I don't know what's going on with my sister today, but she screwed up a couple deals.
For this, I would like at least $3,000.
He has fans, lights, faucet. I can't quote you a price, but you want $3,000 for everything. So I don't know what else you have.
I will go get the rest.
What am I gonna do with warming tiles?
I'm trying to just get a price for this low.
This guy was offering $3,000 for his storage unit. Ashley told him she needed to see everything before she could quote him on anything, but he wanted to know before he had to go.
What I want to do is I want to know what the price will be.
What's the problem?
So I gave him a price for this whole pack.
What'd you say?
$675.
This load's $600. I'm going to take it.
That's where I started.
How about I give you $1,000 on this?
Okay.
Deal?
All right, deal.
All right, so bring the other stuff.
Seth decided to step in and decided to offer the man $1,000 so he could bring the rest of the stuff. He promised to write him up a deal once he brought in the rest of the stuff.
Thank you. My brother's a jerk.
You're being obnoxious to him.
Let it go.
Fine.
Close the deal, that's all I care about.
We need to talk. My sister starts getting pissed at me. Ashley doesn't understand the value of these supplies. I do.
The two of them started arguing with Ashley, saying she could have gotten the deal for way less, but Seth disagreed.
Ashley's out of control. Blah, blah, blah.
I know you're talking about me.
The biggest issue is we need to close the deals.
She hasn't been able to close one today.
But you didn't finish.
You couldn't close the deal. The guy was gonna walk. You've already blown
Stay
2
out
deals.
of my deal.
You're gonna be on the floor and you're gonna be in the office. So why don't you guys go run the business, Seth, go on the floor. Seth and Ashley were bickering about stuff.
After Seth explained the situation to Les, he seemed pretty upset at Ashley. He told her lowballing was not the way to go for future deals, but she didn't seem to think she did anything wrong. Watch Deal.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Watch that I inherited.
How much money were you looking for?
3,000.
This guy showed Ashley a watch he'd inherited from his grandfather, along with some other valuable items.
About 2,400.
I can offer you a buy price of $2,000. I can't do the $3,000, that's pretty steep. I can do 21.
25 is the least I'll go. Thank you so much for your...
I'm giving you a gift.
Nope, why didn't I get that in the beginning, that off?
After getting everything evaluated, Ashley offered him $2,000, but he said that wasn't enough. They went back and forth negotiating, trying to find a middle ground, but couldn't agree.
You're a pawn shop.
I know that. I realize
We negotiate. Have a good day.
Okay.
I'll have a great one. He gave me 2 ounces of gold, and he wanted $3,000.
Ashley explained to the man that this was a pawn shop and negotiating was part of the deal.
You treated the guy like crap.
I don't even need to talk to you about this anymore.
Seth thought Ashley handled the situation poorly,